I want to tell you, one of the toughest times I had to forgive somebody was when I took a group of young people to New Hampshire. Took them to the mountain, and we were doing a big festival. And this kid stole something, so I had to reprimand him. He didn't like it. He says, "You're not my mom. You're not my dad." And he said, "You know what? I'm going to kill you." I was like, "Whoa, wait a second. Over stealing something, I'm going to die today? That's not a good day." You know what I mean? I don't know about you, but that's a bad day. So all of a sudden, I thought he was like other times people just threaten you. So I called him out, "Kill me right now." All of a sudden, he takes a knife out. I'm like, whoa. Day one, I'm afraid, that's for sure. Day two, I'm getting some serious anxiety. You know what I mean? Day three is about forgiveness. Because that kid put that knife right to my throat. And he says, "I'll kill you right now." I looked up at him. I said, "You can kill me right now because I love you." He says, "You don't love anybody. You don't know me." He got upset. He was screaming. A crowd came out to see this. And they were wanting like, fight. I was like, oh my goodness, is this going to be the last day of my life? Well, the cops came, pulled him off, and the cops said, "We have to take him to jail." I said, "Look, you're not going to take him anywhere." They go, "What do you mean? He threatened you with a knife." I said, "Give me the knife. You give me the knife. You have no evidence. I'll keep the kid. You give me the knife." He says, "All right, are you going to be okay?" I said, "I'm fine." I forgave that kid right there because, look, you can't judge somebody for how they treat you. You don't know what they've been through. I had to love them anyways, like Christ loved me. When have we ever went to confession? When have we ever went to God and he said, "I will not forgive you"? So I said, I have to love him. I have to forgive him. I saw him 3 weeks later at his uncle's funeral. I went to it, and he said, "What the heck are you doing here?" I saw him at the mall a couple years later, and he really didn't want anything to do with me. And then this past year, he got a job at the car wash. And I didn't know he worked at the car wash. I went over there, and he saw me, and he came and gave me a hug. I was like, whoa, all right, no knife, you can give me a hug? It was one of the best days of my life because I knew forgiveness mattered. He says, "Look, I'll wash your car, Justin." He was so thankful. He gave me a couple deodorizers, for nothing, just to say thank you. And you know what? It meant the world to me. And you know what? Whether you think forgiving someone matters or not, it does. Today's the day we need to forgive. Isaiah is not my enemy. He's my friend. Just like you're not Jesus' enemy. He's your friend. This is actually the knife that he put to my throat. Forgive.